Hello boys, how you doing today? You doing good?
Good.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me for this other lesson that we're going to do. Remember our book that we have been covering for the past few weeks?
Yes.
Which is called The Frog in the Log. So The Frog in the Log, this is a book. You gotta remember it from the back as well. And then this is the sides, the bottom and the top of the book. And then, who remembers the book? The book is by Chris Gray and Jean Phil. So this book is the book about the frog in the log. We saw many characters in the book. Remember who the frog was? Who was telling the story? Do you remember?
The cat.
The cat was telling the story. So yeah, the cat was telling everybody where they should sit, right? Because the frog was trying to sit somewhere that wasn't the log because the log was uncomfortable. So yeah, we have all these characters like the hare, which is another word for like a bunny or a rabbit. We have the mule. We also have many animals that we had in this book. We have the lion. We have the parrot. That's 7 carrots. We have the fox. We have the cow. We have a goat as well. And we have all these different types of animals. We have a gorilla. We have wizards. We have apes, we have snakes, and we have a whole lot of animals, right? And then at last, remember that we had a dog, which the frog sat on the dog. All right, so this is our book. This is what we've been going over. I'm gonna put it right here so I can look at it.
Wow.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about a lot of things that have to relate to this book. We're also gonna talk about sentences. We're gonna talk about alliteration. Do you know what a sentence is? What is a sentence?
A sentence is like a word like making a sentence, like to make it work.
Yes. So a sentence is a group of words combined together that complete a sentence, right? So sentences are words that go with one another, and then a sentence ends with a period. And what else can a sentence end with?
A question mark.
Exclamation mark or a question mark. Perfect. Good job, boys. Boys. All right, boys. And along with alliteration, we're also going to continue learning about rhyming. We're also going to learn about the alliterations that I told you about, and we're also going to learn syllables, and we're going to learn about parts of the words and the little sounds they make. All right, boys, and along with alliteration, we're also going to continue learning about rhyming. We're also going to learn about the alliterations that I told you about, and we're also going to learn syllables, and we're going to learn about parts of the words and the little sounds they make. Right. All right. Okay, boys and girls. And then on our book, do y'all remember what animal was it? Do y'all remember the parrot? The parrot. Do y'all know what sounds? The parrots sit on carrots, right? Do y'all know what carrots look like? They taste like? Yeah?
No, I have never tried it.
You haven't tried a carrot? Today I was supposed to have some carrots for y'all, but I forgot them. But I will have them for you on the next video, okay? However, the carrots, the parrots sit on carrots, and then those words rhyme. Do y'all agree with that?
Yes.
That the words rhyme? We're gonna also learn about onset rhyming. What is the part that rhymes in parrots and carrots? Do y'all know?
Parrots, yeah.
Parrots?
Yes.
So parrots and carrots and parrots. Perfect. So I'm just gonna put this right here. Okay. So we were talking about parrots and carrots, correct? So a parrot. And then we also have
Carrot.
the carrot. So I asked you, what part does rhymes with parrot and carrot? What is the part that rhymes? The parrot part. So we're talking about this part right here. This is the part that rhymes. So we're gonna underline that. So this is the part that's rhyming, correct?
Yes.
Now, what would you think the onset is?
The P and C.
The P and the C. So yeah. So the onset will be the P. We're gonna circle it, and then the C. So this is called onset rhyming. So where the arid is what comes after the onset, and the arid is what rhymes between the two words. So right here, the only difference is the onset or the rhyming part.
Onset.
The onset. Perfect. Because the rhyming part is the arid, and then the carrot and arid as well. So can y'all think of another two words that rhyme?
Frog, log.
Frog and log. Okay, perfect. Great use of the words that we learned in our book, frog and log. So Israel said frog and log rhyme. So Ryan, what do you think the part that rhyme is? What is the part that rhymes in frog and log?
Frog.
Which one? Og. Great job. Do you agree with this, Israel?
Yes.
That og rhymes? So this will be called the what part? Remember, we're learning
Rhymes.
about onset rhyming.
The rhymes.
So this will be the what? The what part?
Rhyme.
The rhyme part, right? Because we're talking about onset rhyme. So this is, I'm gonna label it over here. So we're talking about onset rhyme. And then the part that's rhyming here is the og part, correct? So what will be the onset in frog?
FR.
FR, great job. Do you agree with that, Ryan?
Yes.
And then what will be the onset
L.
on log?
L.
Right? Well, the word L, la. Og. Perfect, very good job, boys. All right. So now we're going to continue forward. Now, okay, boys. So today we're going to be looking at more examples that were in our book. I'm going to give you a stack of pictures. They're going to contain animals and things that we saw in our book. And I want you to separate this into two stacks. One stack is going to contain the items, and the other stack is going to contain the animals that we saw in the book. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and separate them here. At the start of 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, go, okay? So here you go. 1, 2, 3, go. I want you to look at the pictures and separate them into two stacks. Some of these things we saw in our book. Some of them didn't. But I want you to put them as the animals and the things.
Messy.
That is a goat. You named him Messi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Messy the goat.
Okay, now I want you to put them in stacks. Put them in a stack. Pile them together and form a stack. Two stacks. You know what a stack is?
Oh.
No.
Why does he doesn't have this?
Here it is. Okay. So pile them up and put them on top of each other. You have your two different stacks. Okay, boys. All right. So I want you to grab one picture and give me an animal that you saw in your stack. Okay, go ahead. Israel, let's talk about your goat. Can you give me something that rhymes with your animal? Goat?
Boat.
Goat and boat. Perfect, good job. And then, Ryan, what would you think the goat and boat, what is the rhyming part of boat and goat?
Oat.
Oat?
Yeah.
Oat. And then what is the onset of goat?
B. Goat.
Goat.
B and D.
What's the onset of just goat? What's the onset of goat?
G.
If O,
Good.
good, right? Good. And then what is the onset of boat?
B.
B. Correct. Now I want you to give us an animal that you saw that was in our book.
B.
B. Okay. Was that in our book?
No.
No? All right. Give me another animal that was in our book.
Was it cow?
The cow. Yeah. I did see the cow in our book. Do we see the cow in the book? In the frog and the log? Yeah?
No.
No? I think I did see a cow.
Let's check again.
Let's check again. Let's check to
Double
see
check.
if we saw the cow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No. Is that a cow?
Yeah.
Yeah? So the cows sat on plows. So what's the word that rhymes with the word cow?
Clouds.
Plows. Okay. Israel, now I want you to think about this. What is the onset in cow?
Ow.
Ryan, do you think Israel is right? What is the onset in cow?
Ow.
Ow. So cow, you think the onset is ow? Alright, so let's look again. Let's look again. I want you to stop and think, okay? So let's come back to our board. I know y'all caught you well, you're wrong, right?
Professor, open.
Yes, go ahead. So we have cow, and then we have plow. I was calling y'all to see if y'all know what the onset in cow was. What is the onset in cow?
C.
C. Perfect. And then what is the onset in plow?
P-L.
P-L. Plow. Plow.
P.
And then the part that rhymes is the
Ow.
ow. Ow. So ka, ow, p, ow. Plow, plow, ow. Perfect. All right. Good job, boys. Girls, now I want you to put your stack back together and pass it down to me again.
Pass it down. Pass it down. The wrist.
Hand it over to me.
Pass out the
Thank
wrist.
you. All right. So now we're going to talk a little bit about syllables. Syllables. Remember when I told you whenever you put your hands underneath your jaw, how many ever times it drops, that's how you know the amount of syllables. Okay? So now I want you to look at each other, and one by one, I want Israel to say the word carrot, and then Ryan, I want you to just look at him and observe how many times his jaw drops. Okay? So you're going to be observing Israel first. All right. So look at one another. All right. So you're not doing it, Ryan. Only Israel is doing it. All right, Israel. I want you to say the word carrot to Ryan.
K R no. K R T.
Just say the word.
Carrot.
Carrot. Carrot. Carrot. Carrot. Okay. So how many times is your jaw dropping?
2.
2. Do you agree? So look at me. Carrot. 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 How many times do you see my jaw moving? Down. Carrot. 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 Good job. Now let's look at the other one. Parrot. 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 Remember, because arrot is a part that rhymes. And then how many vowels are in the word carrot?
Vowels?
Yes, how many vowels? Look, we're gonna look back at our board. How many vowels do we see in the word carrot? You know what the vowels are? Alright, we're gonna name the vowels really quick. 1, 2, 3. A, E, I, O, U, which are also over here in my calendar. So we see A, E, I, O, U. Those are our vowels. So how many vowels are in the word carrot? Vowels. So let's look for the vowels. Where is the first vowel in carrot?
A.
A. And where is the second vowel in carrot?
R.
R?
O. O.
So which one is it?
O.
O. So A and O are 2 vowels. So the number of vowels will let you know also the number of syllables. So whenever you do it again, carrot, carrot, carrot. So it's 2, correct? So how many vowels are on parrot? Parrot.
2.
What is the first vowel in parrot?
A.
A. What is the second vowel in parrot, Ryan?
Huh?
What is the second vowel in parrot? What is the second vowel?
O.
O. Correct. Okay. All right. So 2 vowels in the word both carrot and parrot, and they both rhyme. And then what is the onset in parrot?
Parrot. Like P.
P. Good job, Israel. And what is the part that rhymes with carrot and parrot?
Parrot.
Arrot. So arrot will be the rhyme, and the onset will be P in parrot and C in carrot. So what sound does C make in carrot? What sound does it make?
Onset.
C. What sound does the letter C make in carrot? K. K. Carrot. Carrot. Good job, boys. So now we're going to talk about alliteration, okay? So now let's use our parrot in our book. So let's say pink. Pink parrot. Peck. Pecks. Purple.
Purple.
Plums.
Period.
Period. Very good job, Ryan. So this will be an alliteration. So the pink parrot pecks purple plums. You see how the alliteration, what's similar with every word?
The P.
The P. P. So P. And then do all of these words rhyme, or is just the first letter that's the same?
The first letter.
The P in every word, right?
Can I make my own?
The first letter in every word.
Can I make one?
Do you know what you want to make?
Yeah.
You have your own? Okay, let's make your own. So what do you think?
Pink parrot.
Pink parrot. Okay.
Pax.
Pax.
Pepe. Pepe.
Pax Pepe.
Yes.
Okay. Pepe. With double P or one P?
Double P.
Double P. Okay. So is Pepe a name?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that's good job. So pink parrot Pax Pepe. Right? This is funny. Good job. So what is the alliteration here? What is the alliteration? Is it still the same?
Yes.
The P, yes. So the P in every word is the alliteration, boys and girls. And what are we missing here? Did we? Sorry, boys. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yes, you're right, boys. This is missing a period. So.
You want to know what's funny?
What's funny?
It's because Pepe's like a bald soccer player.
Oh, Pepe's a soccer player. Okay.
Bald.
Oh, and he's bald.
Like a parrot.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Okay, we're gonna look at another alliteration. This alliteration is going to be a little similar to the one that we just looked at, but it's do something different. Okay, so here's one. So this one is cute Kathy crunch crispy carrots. Cute Kathy crunch crispy carrots. What is the alliteration here, boys?
C.
C. So the C is the cute Kathy crunch crispy carrots. So it's a repetition of the word C of the letter C in every word that makes it an alliteration. All right. So now moving forward, I want you to pass down your slips. You okay?
Yeah.
Y'all laughing a little bit too much today.
It's because it's funny.
It's funny?
It's fun.
It's fun? Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. That's good. Let's continue into going back to our book. And we're going to now look a little bit back going to onset rhyme, okay? So let's look back to our book. Right here. So wherever the cat sat, remember that the frog was always telling the cat was always telling the frog that the only cat sit on mats, because the cat wanted to sit on the mat, right? So right here it says, "Can't I sit on the mat?" asked the frogs, and the cat says, "Only cats sit on mats," said the cat. So y'all see right here the word cats and mats. Do they rhyme? Yeah.
Yes.
What is the part that rhymes?
Ats.
Cats and mats.
Ats.
Right? So the onset is ats. A-T-S, ats. So what is the part that rhymes in the word ats? Cats, ats, right? So what is the onset on this? C and M. So cut and mat, mats, and cat. So k and are the onsets in both of these words. Alright, so now let's look at the other one. So right here we look at the other one that we have, a really popular one that we've been talking over. The parrots sit on carrots, said the cat. Lions sit on irons, and parrots sit on carrots. Do you see is there a part that rhymes here? Parrots sit on carrots, said the cat. Lions sit on irons, and parrots sit on carrots. The part that rhymes to the parrots, the arrots. So there's the rhyming part, correct? And then what is the rhyming part in lions and irons? Lions and irons. Which part is the one that's the rhyming part?
Irons.
Irons? Are you in agreement with that, Brian? What's the part that rhymes? And lions and irons. Uns, right?
Oh.
You caught that? So we have lions sit on irons.
Smarter.
So we have lions sit on irons. So uns, lions, uns, and uns. All right, and then let's look at one more. We have goats sit on coats, said the cat. Goats sit on coats, and cows sit on plows, and storks sit on forks. So we have, what part is the rhyming part in goats and coats?
Oats.
The oats is the rhyming part, and then what is the onset in coats?
G.
In coats, coats, k. That's the onset. And then how about in the word storks and forks? Storks and forks. Storks and forks. What's the rhyming part?
Orcs.
Orcs. Okay. And then what is the onset in forks? Right? Forks. Forks. Good job, boys and girls. Sorry about that. Good job, boys. I'm used to having Eileen here. Where's Eileen? All right, 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me.
3, 2, 1. All eyes on you.
All right, let's do that once again. 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me.
1, 2, 3. All eyes on you.
All right, perfect. So, boys, going back to our book, did y'all remember seeing any alliterations in our book? I know we talked a little bit about onset rhyming, but did we see any alliteration at all? No? All right, let's scan through our book really quick. Can we see any alliterations? No? Let's see if we can find one, boys. Let's see if we can find an alliteration.
Wait, you know those?
Huh?
Those that is in your fork?
This one?
Yeah. Why don't they? In my house, they don't go to. They're not in my forks.
No, because this is a cat. This is all the cat. The cat's saying all this.
Oh,
It is a cat.
That's fake. You fake cat.
Yeah.
Cat is lying. He's not in my bicycle. Santa Claus.
We did not hear a single alliteration in our book, right?
Oh my God.
We did not. It was just all about onset rhyming.
Yeah.
Alright, so, but we already went over some alliterations that were right here. Did y'all want to make another alliteration? Let's make one with using another animal in a book?
Cow.
A cow. Okay, so that's gonna be okay. So let's give the cow a name.
Pepper.
Pepper? No.
Bessie.
It has to be an alliteration sentence. What? Do we all want to do another one? Did you? Huh? Which one?
Naruto.
All right, so we're gonna start again.
Ooh.
All right, so now let's just do another animal that we can make an alliteration with. So let's just say, remember the ape?
Yeah.
The ape. Okay. So we're gonna do angry.
Angry.
Angry. Ape.
And ate my food.
Ate. Ate.
Apples.
Apples.
Angry ate apples.
And
Ate
ants.
ants. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
So the angry ape ate apples and ants.
Stay away from me.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna because
Period.
he's already an angry ape,
Okay.
and then he's already eating apples and ants.
Period.
So period. Correct.
He's crazy.
Great job. So what is the alliteration here?
A.
A. So it's the A being repeated in all throughout the sentence. So angry ape ate apples and ants. Yeah. Good job, boys. Okay, boys. So today we just talked about all these things. We talked about rhyming and how rhyming occurs when two words when there's something that rhymes, and then we learned about the onset. The onset is what comes before the rhyming in the words. We also talked about alliteration, correct? We talked about how the first sound in every word makes the alliteration throughout the sentence. We talked a little bit about sentences. We went over our book, Frog in a Log. We found a lot of onset rhyming within the book, but we didn't find any alliterations in this book. But we did make up our own alliterations, correct? Yeah, and then we also talked about syllables, right? We talked about the syllables in parrot and carrots. Now let's talk about a little bit about syllables in the word caterpillar. Okay. Ryan, can you tell me how many syllables are in the word caterpillar?
Four.
4. Good job. Caterpillar. 4. So how many vowels are in the word caterpillar?
4.
4. So how do we spell caterpillar again?
C-A-P.
So caterpillar. So how many vowels are in this word?
4.
4. Caterpillar. So whenever you put your hands underneath your jaw, you're able to caterpillar. 4 syllables, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, very good job, boys. Now we're gonna move on into doing an activity, and this activity is gonna be really fun. And then we're gonna take like approximately 10 minutes working on this activity. Okay. We talked about. Okay. So what are the 3 things we talked about? We talked about onset rhyming, sentences, and alliterations. Perfect. And what is the thing that we find out when we put our hands underneath our chin?
Vowels.
What is this called? What are we looking for here?
The vowels.
Are we looking for vowels, or are we looking for?
Vowels.
We're looking for the big sounds in words, which are syllables, correct? Syllables. Remember?
1, 2, 3.
All right, perfect. So now we're gonna do our activity, and then in this activity, we're gonna. This is to because we're learning about the onset rhyming, we're learning about syllables, and then we're learning about alliterations. Alright? Alright. So here, I want you to fill in the lines with this color right here, with the black color. Fill in the lines that are undotted. I want you to go ahead and fully fill in the line. You see how it's like not finished, fully completed? So I want you to connect the lines to make one long big line.
All the way to the bottom?
Yes, all the way to the bottom. Connect the lines. So you're gonna add an extra line to make sure to connect all the lines. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. We're gonna like fully shade in the lines to connect all the lines.
Masterpiece.
Like this. We're connecting it to be a one big long line.
Oh, that's it. Oh, everything together.
Yes. We're connecting our blue lines to connect one big straight line across from up and down. So you have 3 categories, correct?
Yes. Oh, not the top.
No, but you're okay like that. It's okay.
Big B, rounding.
Alright, so we have 3 categories, and now I'm gonna pass down our. I'm gonna give you 3 stacks of things, and I want you to decide which one is gonna go in what categories. So we have 1 stack right here, and then we have another stack of cards right here, and then we have another stack of cards right here.
The dog is blocked.
Okay, so I want you to separate them. And
No.
okay, let's start off with. Oh, I want you to tell me where this will go and what stack would it go. Ryan, where would this stack go? Right here. This stack of cards. What is that called?
Rhyming words it rhymes.
Onset rhymes, rhyming words. Yeah. So that will go on there. And then, do you agree with that?
Yes.
That's perfect. Where will your next stack of cards go? So that one will be your stack first, your number 1.
Syllables.
The next stack will go in the middle, correct? Syllables. And then what is the next stack going over?
Syllables.
So syllables, yeah. And then what is the last stack? What is another column?
I can't read. Alliterations.
You cannot read alliteration sentences?
Alliteration sentences.
Alliteration sentences. Very good job, boys. Alright, so now I want you to focus on your first stack. On your first stack. Look at it, and then I want you to combine the words that are doing the rhyming. The first stack. Alright, so you can put this to the side, put it to the side, and then just gather your first stack first.
So smart.
And with your black marker that I gave you, I want you to put the cards together to see which words are going to be the ones that are rhyming. And then for those words, I want you to circle the onset and underline the rhyming part. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, I want you to go ahead and do that. Circle the onset and underline the rhyming. And then stack those 2 cards that rhyme together.
Hey, bet.
Okay.
So what do you?
I like how you organize yourself over here. So those are the top part and the bottom part. Which ones are your words that rhyme? First, before you start doing any of that, I want you to put your cards in pairs. Okay? So the box, does that rhyme with key? Or what do you have here? Yeah, so what is your, I want you to pair your 2 cards with the other pair that rhymes. Okay, so before you start circling, okay, 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
All
All right, all markers down, boys. I want you to combine your two pairs of cards that you think that are the ones that rhyme. Which ones are the ones that rhyme? Okay, right here you have plow and cow. Okay, so where's the B? Where does the B go with?
You give me another one.
Okay, you see, this is okay. So where does your B rhyme with?
Key.
With key, okay. And then how are you doing it over here? I want you to pair your two words that you think that rhyme together. Okay, do you continue? Go ahead and continue. You circle the onset and then the
I found these two.
underline the part that rhymes with those two words.
Goat.
Goat and coat. And then which one's your onset there? The one that you circled? Okay.
G and
And then did you underline your rhyming part?
Yes.
Good job. Okay, so you can put those stacked on top of each other. Now I want you to find another pair that rhymes.
Cow.
Okay, cow and plow. Okay, very good job. So you're gonna circle the onset and underline the rhyming part. Perfect. Now stack them on top and then put them on top of the other ones. Okay, perfect. All right. So B and key.
So circle these.
So which one's your onset?
B and E.
B and E. Where's your other one? Good job, Brian. So right here, the key and E. Which one's the part that rhymes? The E at the end, right? So this one's a little tricky because it's spelled differently, but they make the same sound. E and B, right? So these are these are your phonemes. So yeah, you will circle the B and underline the EE as your onset. And then on key, you will underline the EY. Alright. Good job. Alright.
Hey,
Alright. So now, once you're done, I want you to stack all those cards on top of each other together.
I found the last one.
The fox and box. Very good job. And now we're gonna move into our syllables. Our syllables. So I want you to grab the stack of your syllables.
My favorite animals.
Good job. So remember with your syllables, you are finding out how many syllables are in the word. And a good technique is putting your hands underneath your jaw, correct? So the first animal that you see is a parrot, which we already went over the parrot a lot during this lesson. So the parrot is the one that has how many vowels? It has 2 vowels, so it has 2 syllables. So you put your hands underneath your jaw, you put pat, rat, pat, rat. So how many syllables?
2.
2, perfect. So I want you to color in 2 fingers for the amount of syllables.
Oh,
And then I want you to go to the next one, and you're gonna color how many fingers based on the amount
easy for
of syllables. Okay. So this is telling me that when I see your paper and I see 2 fingers shaded or 2 fingers colored like this, this says that there's how many syllables in the word parrot. Right? 2, because there is 2 fingers colored. So I want you to move on to your next picture and decide and color in the amount of syllables. Very good job, boys. Great use of the jaw technique to count the amount of syllables, Israel. Good job. Great job, Ryan.
What is this? What's the name of it?
That's a given. Remember, it was in our book too.
Oh, yeah, the given.
The given sets on ribbons.
Thanksgiving. Wait, Thanksgiving? Rhyme for given.
Thanksgiving. Given? No, because given doesn't have a G.
No, but it kind of rhymes.
It kind of rhymes, yeah. That's similar.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Get
So,
given.
get back. Get back. Get back.
Get back.
Good job, boys.
Kate. Cat. Pig.
Good job shading your fingers. That lets me know the amount of syllables that the animal has. So, cat, tar, pet, right? Alright, once you're done, put your pencils down.
I'm done.
Alright, great job. Alright, so now let's continue on forward. Are y'all having fun with this? Alright, so now the next activity would be the fun one, the one that I had a really fun time, which was what? What is it called? It starts with the A, alliterations, and also sentences, right? Alliterations and sentences. So now you have a stack, your final stack. Here you go. So now in this activity, we're gonna look, and then I want you to put them in two stacks. One stack will be your alliterations, and the other stack would be your sentences. And then on the alliteration, I want you to circle the part that's making the alliteration. So the sound. I want you to circle. Separate them in two stacks. One stack you're gonna have. Okay. One stack you're gonna have your alliterations, and in the other stack you're gonna have your sentences. So how many sentences do you have, boys?
3.
You have how many sentences? How many sentences, Ryan? 3 sentences? Okay, can you name me one of your sentences? A sentence, remember. There is a difference because you have 2 stacks. What is this right here? You have 2 stacks, okay. So this one goes right here, right? Okay. So I want you to read me one of your sentences. Not an alliteration, but a sentence. One sentence that you have. You have 2 stacks.
Like myself?
No, because you have 2 stacks right here, right? In front of you? Okay.
The dog is brown.
The dog is brown. Is that a sentence?
Yes.
Yes. Ryan, why do you think the dog is brown is a sentence?
Because the dog is brown.
Okay.
Because, like, there's a picture of the dog is brown.
Okay.
But
And
he's black. He's
what is a
like black.
sentence again? Ryan, Israel, can you tell us what a sentence is again?
Like, different, like, it has, like, words inside of it.
Okay. It's a group of words put together that create a sentence that tell us a story, right?
Yeah.
So, and the dog is brown, and it ends with, a sentence ends with, what does it end with?
A period.
A period. If it doesn't have a period, do you think it's a sentence?
Or a question mark.
Or a question mark? Or what else can a sentence end with?
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. If it doesn't have nothing at the end, is it a sentence?
What is it?
If the sentence doesn't have a period, is it a sentence?
No.
No, right? It's just words put together, but a sentence ends with a period, exclamation mark, or a question mark. Good job. All right. So, what is another sentence that you have, boys?
The hat is red.
The hat is red. Perfect. And then what is your last sentence that you have?
The frog is green.
The frog is green, and then it ends with a
Period.
period. Okay. Now going back to your alliterations, what is one of the alliterations that you have?
Cute Kathy crunched it crispy. Cute Kathy crunched it crispy carrots.
Cute Kathy, crunch, crispy carrots.
I mean, like, she is ugly.
Right? She's ugly, you said, but she's cute. Let's pretend Kathy is cute. So cute Kathy.
Ew.
Okay, I want you to read it together. All right, at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cute Kathy, crunch, crispy carrots. Cute, Kathy, crunchy, crispy carrots. Good job.
No carrots.
Alright, so now let's look at our second alliterations. I want us to read it together.
Pink parrot.
So what is it again?
Pink
One,
parrot, pecks, purple plums.
pink, parrots, pecks,
Purple.
pink, parrot,
Parrot,
pecks, purple, plums. And then I want y'all to circle the alliteration sound on both of those alliterations.
Oh, we got one. Kathy is ugly. Okay,
Okay, so cute, Kathy, crunch, crispy carrots.
she's not.
Perfect. Very good job, boys. All right, so now just to finish our activity, we're gonna glue it all into our paper.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So are y'all ready for that? So I'm gonna give you some glue, and you're gonna, for the syllables, y'all gonna fold it together, inside out, and then you're gonna add some glue on the back, and then you're gonna paste it like that, okay? And then you're gonna do it the same with your other one, like that, and you're gonna put it on top of each other.
Oh, what about little pig?
They'll fit because you're gonna put it on top of each other, so whenever you open it, you have your syllables. Okay?
What about the rat? And these?
Those other ones, I'm gonna show you how to do it here in a bit. Okay? So that's gonna be really fun. So I'm gonna leave you to that, boys, and y'all did a great job. This is the last thing that you have to do, and then we're gonna be finished with our lesson today.
Oh.
And
wow.
I want to thank you for doing a great job. I hope y'all had lots of fun, and I will see you for the next activity here in 1 hour, okay? All right.